marketer here, Mark Nishiyama, coming to you to talk about who stole your money. Now, we're in 2020 with this COVID situation. It's very strange times. But let me tell you what happened with me in 2007. In 2007, I started my own company. This company was a trading company that sold machinery from Japan to overseas. Now, if you remember, in 2008, we had the Lehman crisis, which was caused by mortgage industry collapsing. Okay, and it was a bubble. So in 2008, when I was in my second year of my company, the Lehman crisis struck, and I took a huge loss in profits. I mean, we lost millions of dollars and it just went poof right out the window. And this kind of experience only happened once in a lifetime. And it was actually a good experience when I look back at it, because it made me stronger, it made me tougher, it made me resilient to anything that could happen in the future. Now, fast forward to 2020, where we have the COVID situation. Now, the world is a changed place, ladies and gentlemen. It has changed dramatically. The world has changed so much that we don't know what the future holds. The future is unpredictable. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how we're going to survive this COVID situation. Many people are out of work. Many people can't buy food, don't have a roof over their head. We are in a pre-dystopian society. Now, all of you out there who experience some kind of economic downturn in the past, know what I'm talking about. If you're 19, 20, you never really experienced a downturn, but to experience something like this is only once in a lifetime. It won't happen again. It probably won't happen again. This is just a cycle. Back in 1925, we had the Great Depression. It was huge. It lasted for 25 years. I still can't believe the US government didn't allow for people to get subsidies or aid to combat the Great Depression. But that's what happened. Now, fast forward now to 2007. I mean, the American housing market was booming. It was doing really well. People were mortgaging houses and buying houses that went up and up in value. But when they saw that the value of the houses were not really what they were supposed to be, banks started to tighten their grip, started not lending people money, and when fixed interest rates were released and they had variable interest rates, most people couldn't pay it back. But this is something that the normal person, you and me, cannot control. This is something that is going on in Wall Street. The stock market seems to be doing very well. We don't know why, to be honest. However, we have companies like Apple, Tesla, Google, Amazon who are making record profits, and it's something that we've never seen before in the history of the stock market. We have this side of the economy that is suffering without jobs, without work, without housing, without food, and we have this other side of the spectrum of companies that are making record profits, record stock prices, higher dividends for the investors. So what is your conclusion? Well, my conclusion is simple, is that we are really entering level of bipolar economy where the haves have and the have-nots don't have anything. Okay, I mean, this is not the first time it's happened in history. It's happened before. But to see something at this level, to see people, like in Los Angeles, you have so many homeless people. Here in Japan, we have homeless people, but you don't see them on the streets, like pushing shopping carts. It's a different story here. In America, the homeless are like It's like watching that movie from the 1980s. What was it called? Return to LA with, I believe it was Kurt Russell. Okay. And that movie showed like, this kind of dystopian type of economy where the rich had a lot of perks and the poor people did not have any perks at all. So we have this bipolar situation, and I really feel sorry for the people who don't know what to do. Okay, so, what are we going to do about it? Especially Generation Z and the millennials. I mean, this was your time to flourish, and you guys did flourish until this year. Like, really buckle down and get prepared for the next coming economic crisis that's already here. Now, we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, it's going to be a different level altogether. I've never seen this kind of economic disparity before. This is what we're going through right now. So let's all stick together. Okay, it's important to be educated. Education is very important. I went through the 2007 Lehman crisis, so I know how it feels. I've thought of many times suicidal tendencies, thought of suicide. I thought I could never come back from that situation. Okay, so Generation X and millennials, you're going to have a hard time because of the next crisis that is already here, this COVID crisis, which is just a catalyst for what was really going on from way before. In that what was inflated in 2007, 2008, when I experienced the Lehman crisis, is just on another level. And it's huge this time. We're talking about this wave looking like a tidal wave compared to the ripple that was in 2007 and 2008. So, all you millennials out there, if you're not educated in finance, if you're not educated in accounting, if you don't know how to manage money, you will suffer. You will. This will be your time in history. Now, it's done for the baby boomers. They're already 60, 70 years old. Okay, they've lived their lives. They've had a good time. But now it's your turn. You guys are the ones that are going to have your money stolen from you, like how it happened to me in 2008. Poof, the money's gone. And it's going to be very tough. So you need to prepare, you need to batten down. Billionaire Marketer has the tools and the education to help you get through this period if you just apply the principles and the steps. So check out the video when you subscribe to our homepage. Check out all the Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. I post a lot of stuff, a lot of content. Hope you guys get a lot out of it. The sky's the limit after that. You guys have a potential to make a lot of money. A lot of money. There are things that you guys can do that I will never be able to do. However, you need to be educated. You have to know how money works. And you need to know how to market yourself. You need to know how to do sales. You need to know how to do personal branding as well. So all these things will cover. Okay, so that's it for me. Mark Nishiyama, your Billionaire Marketer. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like and hit that bell button to be informed of the next video. Cheers. Mark out.